Dear students, today's our topic is present perfect continuous tense. First of all, I will teach you what is present perfect continuous tense, why we use it. I am going to teach you about the form of it, about the structure of it, how does these sentences look like, and how we actually use them in conversation or in sentences. This video is more practical so that you will be able to understand it very well. First of all, look at some examples of present perfect continuous tense. The first one example is I have been working at your office for 5 years. So just take a moment to think about that. I have been working at your office for 5 years. Now, look at the second example. We are going to compare these examples and then think about what they all mean. So, the second one example is he has been studying English for 2 hours. Now, look at the third one. We have been living in this house for 20 years. So, what does all these sentences have in common? Like there is the use of have, has, have, been, ing with the verb, ing with the verb, ing with the verb. So first of all, you probably realize that they all are present perfect continuous tense and they all have a lot of things in common. Like I have shown you have, has, have, been, ing with the verb. Now, the main thing is that they are present perfect continuous tense. They are showing how long something is happen. Like, see, 5 years, 2 years, 20 years. They present the time period, that how long is something going or something is happening. So we are talking about the duration of time, that how long something is happened. In example 1, 5 years. 5 years. Now, 5 years is the amount of time. In example 2, he has been studying English for 2 hours. So 2 hours. 2 hours is also a period of time. In example 3, we have been living in this house for 20 years. So 20 years. Now 20 years is a very long period of time. So we are talking about the period of time when we are talking about the present perfect continuous tense. So we are answering that how long or how much time a thing takes place. So now let's talk more about meaning and structure of present perfect continuous tense. We have been seen the example of present perfect continuous tense. Now let's talk about more. I have drawn here a timeline so that it is easy for us to understand what is present perfect continuous tense. This is now. ठीक है? Today, right now. ठीक है? This now is today, right now. After this now, it is all future and this is all past. ठीक है? When we talk about any tense in grammar, it is very helpful to look at the timeline. They really help us understand. So let's see what does present perfect continuous tense looks like on this timeline. So I have here my first example. I have been working at your office for 5 years. This means that 5 years ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. I started working. So this is the beginning, and this action continued till now, and I'm still doing it. So when we are talking about this tense, so we are talking about a thing that began in the past, and kept happening, and it has been continued till now. ठीक है, यानी एक ऐसा टेंस, एक ऐसा सेंटेंस या एक ऐसा काम जो पास्ट में शुरू हुआ और वो चल रहा हो और वो अब भी हो रहा हो. ठीक है. सो एन एक्शन दैट स्टार्टेड बिफोर, ठीक है, बिफोर इन द पास्ट. सो एन एक्शन दैट started before in the past and kept happening, still happening, so there is no end. ठीक है, there is no end. The person is still doing it now. So this is how we use present perfect continuous tense. We are focused on the timeline and we are talking about something that has started in the past and still going on. Now I will show you the structure that how present perfect continuous looks like. We have a subject, ठीक है, we have a subject plus, see, we have a subject plus have, has been plus verb with ing. Now this is the structure of present perfect continuous tense. Every sentence which is a present perfect continuous tense that has a verb plus have or has. If the subject is plural, so we will use have, but if the subject is singular, so we will use has. We will use been with have and has, and when we will use the verb, there will be an ing with the verb. Like in this example, this is subject, ठीक है, this is subject. I have been, now this is verb, and we have used, now this is, see, this is verb and we have used ing with the verb. So this is the structure of the present perfect continuous tense. Now I have here a table. In this table I have divided the subject into two parts. With the first part we can use have, with the second part we use has. ठीक है, you, we, they, I. ठीक है, I can talk about myself. ठीक है, I can talk about you, I can talk about we, and I can talk about they. And when I am using present perfect continuous tense, the next thing I will use the helping verb, which is used in present perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, instead of using is mr, we will use have and has. ठीक है, this is the main thing. ये अगर प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस की पहचान ही ये है कि इसमें हेल्पिंग वर्ब इज़ एम आर यूज़ नहीं होता, इनमें हैव और हैज़ यूज़ होता है. नेक्स्ट, देयर इज़ एन एक्शन वर्ब विच एंड्स इन ing and we can put any word over here. ठीक है, so with the plurals we use have been, and with the singular subjects we use has been. So this is all about the present perfect continuous tense. Now this is the structure. If you will understand the present perfect continuous tense, it will be easy for you to make past perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, the structure is subject, have, has, verb with ing and time period. Have comes with the plural subject and has comes with the singular subject. Like I can write an example over there. I have been reading a book for 2 hours. So see, subject have, sorry, here been is missing. ठीक है, been, verb ing, verb ing. ठीक है, then comes an object and last time period for 2 hours. ठीक है, so this is present perfect continuous tense. You can make sentences like these. Now come to past perfect continuous tense. There is no difference between these two, except in the present perfect continuous tense we use have, has, but in past perfect continuous tense instead of using have or has we will use had. This is the only difference. In the present tense we will use have, has, but in past tense we will use had. The remaining structure will be the same. The remaining structure will be the same. So if I want to convert this present perfect continuous tense in past perfect continuous, what I will do is I will write, if I'm changing it into past continuous tense, so this have will be converted into had been reading a book for 2 hours. So I hope you have got both the structures. ठीक है, in present perfect continuous tense we will use have, has been plus verb ing and any time period. In the past perfect continuous tense we will use had been, both, with both. ठीक है, यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस में हम लोग हमेशा हैव और हैज़ बिन का यूज़ करते हैं. ठीक है, प्लूरल्स के साथ हैव आएगा, सिंगुलर्स के साथ हैज़ आएगा. जबकि पास्ट परफेक्ट कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस में हम लोग हैव, हैज़ यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, पास्ट यूज़ करेंगे. तो हम लोग यूज़ करेंगे हैड. ठीक है, और ये हैड सिंगुलर के साथ भी आएगा, प्लूरल के साथ भी आएगा. ठीक है, बाकी सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर दोनों का सेम होगा. ठीक है, so this was all about present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. I hope your concepts are clear, but if you have any difficulty or any problem you can share it with me.